Hello everyone and welcome to Scripting the Editor with Python. In this video we are going to continue with applying the instance materials that we already created last time, and I've already added a button, and in this button it's gonna run a script. And for this there are a few things to take into consideration, especially for example here, if I have this model that has two material slots, and we need to make sure that the naming convention on the material slots is the same as the materials. Otherwise, it would not work. Or you can just run a script and change the editor properties based on your materials. So you compare your materials and then you just change this one automatically based on the material names. So now we have, first thing is I have this script already here. It's called assign material, and in this script I need to take into consideration that, for example, I have this one that's called mat ma inst bag, but I also have something like ma inst roof and 5. So now what I have to do is to take the last word after the last underscore, but also if my last one is the is a digit, I will have to take also the one before it. So let's start. First, I'm going to read in all the directories and call my instantiate my editor asset library. Okay, so now we are going to create the function that's gonna return the part including the number, and or return the last part of the material name if there is no number. Next, we are going to load the materials and store their processed names, because we need to take the names to compare them with the slot name from the mesh. Okay, now we are going to go through the meshes and see if get the name of the slot and compare it to the name of the material that we already collected in the material list, just the last part with the number and without the number, and then see which one is going to be assigned into which one before starting actually applying the materials. Okay, here we are going to loop through the materials and meshes and then compare each of the static material, the material slot names, and the material names. And here, this is just to visualize. So we're going to load the assets and then say that material, we can get the material, and then this one will be assigned to which mesh and which slot, because we need to see if we have multiple slots, it has to match as well. Okay, so now that this function is done, and we can see that it's going to show us which material will be assigned to which mesh and at what slot. Can you just go here and save, then run my script. Okay, so this one. Okay, now that our function is working, we can see that the material MA instance X will be assigned to the mesh village house kit X at slot X slot 0. And we can see here that roof 1 will be assigned at mesh village house kit 1, and so on and so forth. So all of this is working now. Now we can just write the line that will actually apply these materials onto their proper meshes. And this is done by the setMaterial function. Okay, to assign the material, we are going to need to use the unreal.staticMesh, since we are going to work with static meshes, and setMaterial. And this one takes 3 parameters. So the first one is the loaded mesh. The second one is the index. And the third one is the material interface, basically the assigned material. Okay, now if I'm going to save, let's look at our program here. It's going to load. Then it's assigning the materials. So here we can check. We go to our static meshes, and we have all the materials assigned. Okay, so now we have our materials assigned, and this is how we can automate assigning materials in Unreal Engine. And for the next video, we are going to go back to work with skeletal meshes and start working on our modular character and how to automate creation of modular characters. Thank you for watching.